Miquella the Kind spoke of the beginning. The seduction and the betrayal.
Wait a minute. That's disgusting!
Oh, well hello there. It's me, Nobody. Right off the bat, we got a story trailer for Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. And where was I when it dropped? I was at work slaving away to the man. So yeah, this video's kinda late. Sorry about that. But anyways, apparently Miyazaki is relying heavily on birth. What do I mean? Well, just look at where we're gonna enter at. It's a pelvis with egg on top. Pay no attention to the crusty hand. It even has a ring on it. Enhance. Enhance. What the hell is that? If I didn't know any better, I would say that's a two-headed snake. Kind of like the snakes Messmer has growing from his backside. But I could be wrong. Maybe that's just a weird design, you know, just thrown on there, just for looks. Or maybe something totally different, who knows? Don't touch the hand. Don't touch the creepy, decrepit hand.
Here, oh, take my hand. Ah, come on.
But the first shot we get of the story trailer is quite a weird and gruesome looking scene. I'm not even gonna tell you what it looks like. You know what it looks like. But on closer inspection, it's a dead body. And I guess Miquella is pulling something out of it? Like a ring, possibly? Or that strand of hair he was holding up? I don't know. But then as you get a close-up on Miquella's backside, the archway of hell above him, as it slowly disappears, it also looks like a... you know what it looks like. A female's womb. And that's the nice way of putting it. You need more evidence? Well, I have you covered, my dudes. The new enemy photo we got is of a omen creature with long white hair protruding out of its gold mask. And the stance it is in, it looks like a uterus. Like I said, there's a lot of rebirth themes happening here.
Kinda looks like a baby.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you!
But anyways, I only know two people that entered the Shadowland and came out. One was Marika, of course, because she apparently came from the Shadowland, or at least that's what I'm led to believe. And then the one that nobody really thinks about, Mohg. We can see him before the boss fight as he emerges from the pool of blood, from old man Miquella's bloody hand, and maybe all those creatures who snooze at a certain time of day. Maybe they entered the dreamland as well. Isn't that what the Shadow of the Erdtree is, a dreamland? I don't know. All this lore is confusing. Let me in, Miquella! I want the DLC now! No? Well, alright then.
Subscribe.
You fools.
And as we continue with the story trailer, which, by the way, makes no sense whatsoever, but that's the way the great Miyazaki intended. To confuse us all and keep us all on the hook, salivating at the thought of release date. But as it cuts away from Miquella, we get to see this intense battle. I say it's a battle, it's more of an ass-kicking of whoever is the opposing side of Messmer the Impaler. He's just there wreaking havoc on everybody. I don't know if the dragon puppet monster is on his side or not, but it seemed to try to bite somebody's head off, and then followed by Messmer looking crazy at his hand with some kind of fire magic coming out. And then I assume that's the puppet people on the pikes, you know, being impaled by Messmer. But something quite interesting caught my eye as it panned up to the skyline. The burning buildings were just crumbling and floating off into the sky. Kinda reminds me of Farum Azula, maybe? I don't know, I'm just grasping at straws as of now. Like I said, it makes no sense. Just a city getting their ass handed to them by the fiery redhead we all know as Messmer. He's just up there looking down on the city, just sniping everything with his fireballs. We get a glimpse of a woman, I'm not quite sure who that is, some kind of a lady, and soldiers marching in formation to kick some royal ass. After that's all said and done, it cuts off to Miquella, and it tells how he's just walking away from everything.
Alright, that does it. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
He said, "I had enough of this, I'm out." I guess he's really mad that Mohg didn't come back and see him, you know, because we murdered him. And I really hope he doesn't find out about his sister, you know, Melania. But he turns his back on all of the people in the Shadowland, and a woman appearing to be drowning. She kind of reminds me of the Blue Dancer charm. And then it shows the type of grace I'm guessing is Miquella's footsteps, you know, metaphorically speaking. And then it shows a whole group of NPCs kneeling at one of these footsteps. Let's call them Miquella's graces. And they all seem to be trying to find him by going to these graces. So that might be our main focus in the DLC, is to retrace Miquella's footsteps from the graces he left behind until we're able to find him. And maybe help him take over the Shadowlands and take down Messmer the impaler. Hopefully we don't get impaled in the process. I think the omen creature that they teased us with is somehow connected to Mohg, because he visited that place regularly to see his beloved Miquella. I don't know if Marika's gonna tie into it, but it looks great. Did I understand the trailer at all and get the story? No. But it looks dark. Completely opposite from what we know of Elden Ring. When we entered Elden Ring for the first time, it was bright and majestic. This looks like you're playing Elden Ring on Nightmare mode. And I, for one, cannot wait. I hope they keep this dark undertone through the whole DLC. I doubt it, but we did see a little bit in the previous trailers. I say trailers, it was just one trailer, the one before this one, you know. You're keeping up with it. But everything is kind of shady. You get to see a lot of roots that I assume is deathblight roots, covering the entire landscape. And everything is just dark in general. Even the bright areas are dark. I really don't know what's in store for us, but I guess we're just gonna have to find out on release day. I'm going to go ahead and close this off here. I don't want to make the video too long. But I'm going to be recording and playing the game on day one, so please like and subscribe, it really helps me out. And turn on that bell notification, that way you won't miss any video that I put out. Until next time, my dudes, have fun.
Miquella the Kind spoke of the beginning. The seduction and the betrayal. An affair from which gold arose. And so too was Shadow born. What followed was a war unseen. One that could never be put to song. A purge without grace or honor. The tyranny of Messmer's flame. And so kindly Miquella would abandon everything. His golden flesh his blinding strength, even his fate. But we are not deterred. We choose to follow. Will you walk with us?
Did you enjoy this video? Consider subscribing to the main channel at Mr. Nobody Elden Souls where it's more focused on invading, or the second channel at Nobody Elden Things where its focus is on helping and will be the main hub for invading for dummies. Subscribe to both and I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching, my tarnished, and we will see you next time.
Like and subscribe or I'll deathblight you in your sleep. This message has been approved by the Mayor of Froggytown.